I might as well show you this part. Okay, and this, even this little black tie, I'll save that and put it in with my electrical bag. I never know when I might need one little thing like that, right? Okay, so I'm just undoing the last screw here, and you see how long this wire is. This is to hook everything up, right? And it's long because they have no idea if you want to get a long extension. So they do you a favor. They have the wires long. And if you decide you don't want a long extension, that's okay. You cut these wires off. And I'm not even gonna cut anything yet. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I have the rod up there and everything. And usually the wires will be marked. And usually the black and white, you know what that is, right? And the blue, this is always power and this is a neutral wire, okay? The blue wire usually is for a light kit. And usually it's marked somewhere and it'll say on there, I don't know if you can see that, that says for light, okay? That's for your light. That's in case you just have a question. I mean, it's basically for any average Joe. If you've never installed one of these before, that's okay. But don't think just because you've never installed one before means that you can't ever install one. Okay? Now this thing has a couple set screws on the side. Okay, and we'll reuse these. And it's just a little nut, or it's a screw with a nut on it. Okay, and that's for, and there was two of them. See, this was the other one I took off before, and see, this nut is loose. And the idea is once we get up to the extension rod and we get that screwed in there, we tighten these on the side, and that kind of holds the extension rod tight. And then you tighten the little nut up. It's a little safety type thing. Okay, so now when you pull things apart, just kind of remember kind of how things go back together, right? And I see there's a little notch on the side of that, so when I get ready to put this back in there, it's got a little side notch on there. Okay. And I'm just gonna leave this plastic on down here at the bottom. Okay. So that's what this one's gonna look like so far. Okay. So now I'm gonna spend a little bit of time and pull this apart. I don't want to just try to rip this apart with a screwdriver or sheetrock knife or something like that, because it might rip wrong. Oh, look at that. I'm just opening it with my fingernail. Okay. I don't want to do that with a drywall knife, because you could score and mark the blade. Okay. And this one, here's your blades here. So see, there's that nice silver color on one side, and it's kind of chocolate brown. It's got dark brown and kind of a darker brown, and kind of looks like a wood grain look. And we want to remember and make sure your hands are clean when you start. You know, we want to also remember, I've decided to have the brown showing. Okay. And so obviously, you just have to think about it for a minute. You don't want to put it in like this, because when you lift it up, actually the brown is going to be facing up. So that would be wrong, right? Okay, so it's gonna be like that. And I'm not really ready for this per se just yet. I'm gonna have to slide this away from the wall, get my screws out, and that. Be right back. Well, I can cross that one off my list. That's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.